wait in. Let's wait a little bit and then get up. Yo, Alison. Yo, Annie. Just give me a second. Yeah, I'll start talking. He's lost his voice. Ah. No, I'm really excited actually. That's why I did a live. I'll do a live for you. Okay, so things I learnt that are important. A, fasting is amazing. It's the fastest way to health. We should all know this by now. We should all know that nutrition is important, diet, but it is secondary. It is. You might not want to hear that, but it is. The most important thing is a clean body, an empty vessel. What kind of fasting? Up to you. To me, all fasting's good. But there are levels, and it's okay. You play at the level that you're at. You do not rush the process. Do not rush this. You will find it tough. Do not do the things that I do, the lengths that I go to, if you're a beginner. But I'm looking at the people on here. Alison, Annie, Neil, Flo, Lisa, none of you are beginners to me. I mean, we all, you know, it's cool. So, I broke my fast. Happily. 72 hours into the hard dry fast, and I broke it. It's okay. I'm not going to beat myself up. It's really important not to. And it's really important to be proud of each stage of your journey. Really important. You try your best. My plan was to try and beat 7.5 days I did last November. I had the opportunity, and I didn't. It's okay. And it's okay because I've noticed some really cool things about this fast. Some really cool things. A, I think I'm healthier than I am a few months ago. I've been in health 2 years now, and I know now that I'm very high level of health, even more than November. More than my last fast of 7.5 days hard dry. Even though I lasted longer, I'm at a high level of health. How do I know this? I'll tell you. When I ate today, it wasn't fruit. Didn't break of aged urine. I based it with garbage pastries. Right, I bought a load of pastries. Went out with Zeke. I'm with one of my Shrambu brothers right now. And I said to him, I just want to eat today. It's okay, and a little bit is because, you know, he was cooking, so put in my mind, you know, the idea that I might as well just break it, and then what happened was I started thinking about food. This is key information. This one, when you start thinking about eating food, it's a little seed, and then what you can do is you can end up feeding that seed. I didn't feel like I needed a break, but I was in my room here and I was just thinking this little seed of I should eat. I dwelled on the matter. I thought about it. Oh, wouldn't it be nice to eat some food? Wouldn't it be nice? I mean, you can have food, that's really good. That's what happened. I just kept my small seed of should I eat food. I spent like half an hour just thinking about food non-stop, and that's why. Now, I'm not gonna beat myself out about it. That's just an observation. It's key. If you really want to do long fasts and push your comfort zone, be aware of the environment that you're doing the fast in, because if actually with people that understand health and doing things similar to me, but quite often we're not. We're in a position where we're surrounded by people that don't want us to fast, ain't going to push us, and definitely ain't going to support us. So be wary of that. And another thing, be wary of these little thoughts about food when you're on fast, because a little thought like, I'd like to break a fast, you just have one. You don't catch yourself, could turn into, like it did with me today, it's okay, it turned into a bit of a half an hour session of me thinking about food, which actually led to me losing my willpower and breaking the fast, which is okay, it's all good. So 3 days dry fast is very long, by the way, equivalent, they say, of a 9-day water fast and a 18-day juice fast. So bear in mind that 3 times 6, 18 days, so that's actually really good. It's the hack I use. Don't get me wrong, juice and water have a place to flush the colon out, but dry fasting does get the job done quicker to many of the organs of the body. It's total regeneration. So 3-day dry fast is very powerful, rest assured. But yeah, I want to get up. So we often, in my opinion, break the fast too early not because we feel the urge, the hunger the dehydration. It's because we dwell on food as a little thought. We think, oh, it's okay to think that, you know, I like it a little thought. But then we go too far and it becomes like a massive thought, like a massive, you know, the neurons are going quite big. And then, yes, we're going to break the fast. But it's okay, just be wary. That's fine. Another thing I wanted to say, this is important, and how I know that I've come up in health and how you guys can see how you're improving in health. Now, when I fasted 0.5 day hard dry fast in November, I binged quite a lot in a few days after I broke that fast. It was quite good. I broke on fruits for the first 2 days, and then I went garbage eating. It's fine. But this one, even though I broke on pastries and biscuits, yeah, what I noticed was, even the second croissant that I had, hardly eaten anything. Get this, this is weird. I just started eating pretty much. The second one I started eating, my mind was telling me, you're full up, Harry. I was like, what? I can't be full up. I've not eaten for 3 days. Why am I feeling full up, having eaten practically nothing compared to what I normally eat, and practically nothing people eat in one meal for their 3 meals a day? I just ate one croissant, about to start a second. It's fucking nothing, mate, after 3 days of not eating. And my brain was telling me, you're full up, mate. But what I did was I carried on eating. So I didn't listen to my body, which was telling me that one croissant... yeah, get this. This is how I know I'm healthy. You should too, from this information. Your stomach size and your health will dictate to you how much you need. So after one croissant or doing 3 day dry fast, I felt full up. My brain was telling me you don't need any food, but I overrode that and I wouldn't say emotional eating. I just, because I'm used to the habit of eating lots in my 1 meal a day, I just went with it, and I thought, oh, it was. And I think it's a lot of things. I think it's 2 things. I think it's my health is telling me your body clean, you don't need to eat that. But also, I think bigger than that, I think the stomach shrunk in size. So therefore, I'm pretty sure it did. My conclusion is my stomach has been, even though I'm kind of healthy, my stomach is not at it, wasn't at its optimum size all this time. And pretty fast, it went smaller, my stomach, and then it was so small, my stomach, on this 3 day dry fast. By the way, another reason why I think dry fast is faster than water and juice is because I think it shrinks the stomach to its optimum size quicker than juice and water fasting. So and as well as the fact that you're drinking less water, and water does tax the kidneys and work the organs of the body. Now that's okay on water and juice fast. That's fine because you're not putting solid food in. It's still a break, kind of, for the organs of the body, water and juice, but not really, because you're still taxing the kidneys and other areas, especially the kidneys, but other organs when you drink. Now, how's it going with that? So my stomach definitely got small, and I hardly felt, and I did eat, you know, more than that. I pushed myself. I just felt I deserve it. But I've eaten now less than I normally eat in my 1 meal a day, and that I am proud of. So I broke. Normally, you'll hear stories, including myself, when we do these long fasts. It's very common for all of us. I'm sure you can relate that we binge. It's a huge problem in the fasting community, in the health community. To binge on foods after you've just broken a fast, and I don't know why that is. I think it's emotional eating, and I think the size of the stomach hasn't got smaller properly. I think it's a combination of those two. But my stomach really did get small, and it just didn't feel like a lot of food, and I pushed it to a little bit too far, but I'm still proud of myself because I ate less than normal, and this is good. I feel like eating again now. I'm done. I'll stick to my 1 meal a day. I feel actually up for the next few days, doing another 2 days, a couple of 2 days. Here's another point. Long dry fasts are very good resets for the body, but rest assured, doing a lot of intermittent dry fasting, or like 1 meal every 2 days, or like 5 meals in a week and then 2 days off, all these short ones, dry fasts, very powerful. So I'm working with continuing 1 meal a day, but also missing a day or two, doing 48 hours every week at least, maybe 2 48 hours. But also I'm a big fan of as well as doing these 1 meal a day with 48 hours every week or so. I'm also a big fan of doing the long fast, because I proved to myself I can, and I'm fine. I felt energetic, I felt happy, my brain was on fire, my BDNF, neurotrophic factor, went up, which leads me on to another point I want to say about fasting and dry fasting. This is a fact. When you do these fasts, and especially dry fasting, it boosts up your levels of vitamins, antioxidants, and hormones. And those are massive changes for your health. I don't know if you guys know, you've seen my previous videos, your body makes more vitamins and minerals and hormones than vitamins and minerals than you can ever get from diet. Fact. I'm not talking a point of opinion here. This is proof. This is hard science. This is for they've taken urinalyses of people, of healthy people, healthy normal people. By the way, not us, just normal people that are healthy, not really into health like us, so not even that healthy, just healthy generally. And they've measured their vitamin, mineral levels, and hormone levels, and the levels of biotin, B7 for example, the level of B1, I can't remember the name of, 200 mg of B1, 35 g of B7 you make a day, it's coming out in the urine. Now, that's important. It sounds like a lot because it is. It's impossible to get that level of nutrition from some of these B vitamins that are provable coming out of people's urine. It's impossible to get that amount from diet. So what's going on? The body is producing orthomolecular doses. That's a very fucking trendy, cool word. You might want to look into orthomolecular medicine, high dose of vitamins and minerals. The body, your body, my body, produces orthomolecular doses of nutrition, of vitamins and minerals, i.e. way more than you could ever get from your diet. This is proven urinalysis from healthy people. Now, here's where fasting comes in, and here's what I know for a fact. When you do these 1 day, 24-hour dry fasts, 4 days on juice, 3 days on hard dry fast, your body increases the levels of a lot of things. Increases the levels of antioxidants, very obvious to me. Antioxidants like vitamin C. Holy crap. I'm gonna link this in a nice way, it might put some people off. I can link the vitamin C one that goes fucking crazy. Your vitamin C levels go up to the max when you fast. We can link this with people that do urine therapy and how we know this, because when you do a Shivambu urine fast for 2 days, a water fast for 2-3 days, a 1 day 24-hour plus dry fast, what you will notice is that your pee, which you normally drink, starts getting acidy and a nasty taste. It tastes exactly like what we'd call a sour fruit, or what we'd call vitamin C. Now, there's a theory that I like and resonate with, you don't have to believe what I'm saying by the way, that Monica Schutt has told us, and I believe to be true and resonate with, that these acidy peas that every one of us gets when we go deep into a fast is actually, her hypothesis is it's vitamin C being produced in orthomolecular doses by the body to heal you, because now you stop putting food in the body. The energy that you're ingesting from food is telling your body, now I can make some antioxidants, because vitamin C is an antioxidant. I can make high dose vitamin C, and the body is now knowing, oh, he's fasting. Now we can focus on increasing his vitamin, mineral, and antioxidant levels to a huge amount. So that I believe to be true. You might disagree. Fine, on the vitamin C. Now, what's provable, and I wish the vitamin C one is going to be provable. There's a huge area and gap for people to prove that nutrients go up in vitamins and minerals go up in fasting, and that's going to come. That's going to come in the next 100 years, however long it takes. That's going to come. The proof. Now, what we do have proof of is the hormones. Okay, get this. This is fact. Hormones, hugely important. Huge. Okay, when scientists have confirmed this, your melatonin being fucking powerful hormone, you produce it at night time. It removes all the free radicals from your mitochondria being a fucking powerhouse of every cell. You've got quadrillion, couple of 10 million, quadrillion mitochondria that produce your energy. They create free radicals. You don't want free radicals created too much. You want lots of them to give lots of energy. Well, the melatonin levels are important for loads of reasons. Anti-cancer, it's an antioxidant, but not just any antioxidant. It's a special antioxidant. It's a special antioxidant because it's not just two types of antioxidants. Aqueous antioxidants that can go through water, or those antioxidants that are fat soluble, that work on the cell membrane. So there's antioxidants that can get into the cell, but not the cell membrane because it's fatty. And there's antioxidants that can get through the cell membrane, not the water. Now, melatonin does both. This is why, one huge reason why people that, the people that do night shifts and have artificial light and get ill, because melatonin is a really powerful hormone. Now, not to go too far into this, quickly, melatonin levels, they've proven in studies, go up when we calorie restrict. I fucking hate that word, but let's go with science. When you eat less food, your melatonin levels go up. What's that indicating to me? Well, that's indicating a couple of things. Again, no food, and then the body ups its game, and produces more melatonin. Why? Because you're not getting in the body's way. Now you're producing magic melatonin. Now, melatonin, as you guys know well, is important for sleep. You will get the best sleeps of your fucking life when you fast, and especially when you do dry fasting. So much so you will need less sleep, which is cool. Less sleep, more time for you. But also when you do sleep, it'll be deep and beautiful. And it's a lot to do with the melatonin, which is a really powerful chemical. It's also the youth hormone. Melatonin is another way of saying a negative ion, which is another way of saying what? Those negative ions that we get from fruits. Yep. Also, there's negative ions we get from the ground. Yeah, melatonin does the same fucking thing. Think of that. When you boost your melatonin levels, they go high. It's just like grounding. What if you did both? What if you did grounding and melatonin? See what you're doing when you fast. You're upping your melatonin. But it's not even the only hormone that goes up. Another hormone that goes up to crazy levels when we fast. Proven by science. Nothing. I'm not conjecting on this one like the vitamin C. Human growth hormone. Hope you've heard of this. I've come into it a few days ago. I've got a book on it that I'm reading up. Human growth hormone does what it says on the tin. And more. It makes you grow, keeps your muscles lean, takes away body fat, reverse ages you, keeps you youthful. If you're obese, you don't produce human growth hormone in high amounts, by the way. Fat people, I'm sorry, you don't have a lot of human growth hormone. You never will. You need to lose that weight. But the human growth hormone, which we all produce, it gets amped to crazy levels when we fast and empty the tummy of digestion and food digestion. Therefore, we're maintaining lean body mass. We're not losing a lot of weight when we fast. Why? Human growth hormone is a huge factor in that. And that human growth hormone is giving us a lot of things. I haven't even begun to study it properly. I haven't finished reading this book. I'm going to go deep with human growth hormone and do a lot of research on it. I'm probably going to write a book on hormones, because human growth hormone is a huge one. So that goes up. Not only that, what's linked in with human growth hormone? Think of this like a twin. There's human hormone and testosterone. Now, testosterone is not so important for women, although you do have it. It's important for men. So, another one that goes up when we do fasting is our testosterone, which is awesome. We get more testosterone, which improves the density of your muscles. Bone density goes up. Testosterone is important for brain health, to prevent Alzheimer's, dementia. It's important for intelligent thinking, smart thinking. You want high testosterone. It's a happiness hormone for men. It's a success hormone for men. Yup, I said it. And I know, because every time I, go back to porn, I lose my my success and my drive, and I get fearful. Oh, it's a fear. It's a success hormone because it makes you less fearful. For a man, it's super important. Even if you have a partner, it's super important that you do not ejaculate if you're having sex with your partner a lot. There's nothing wrong with having sex. I'm not going to bash that. But I'm telling you, if you're a guy and you're ejaculating every 1-2 days with your partner, I don't care who you are losing your health and you're losing your power. It might feel nice, you want to bond, you love somebody, that's very cool. But trust me, if you're a guy and you're doing that, you are losing your power. I swear. And I don't think the benefit you know, the dopamine, the oxytocin is going to outweigh the fact that you're reducing your testosterone levels, and this is going to reduce your drive to be successful. It's going to increase your fear generally. It's well known that guys that after they've had sex feel tired. It's because your testosterone's gone down, your lifeblood, your semen is your lifeblood. Bit of transition there. My point is that fasting improves your testosterone, raises your testosterone levels. HGH, human growth hormone, and testosterone are linked together. That's 2 hormones. Melatonin is the 3rd hormone. Rest assured that every single endocrine gland that produces all the amazing hormones, prolactin, what have we got? What other hormones can you guys think of? There's loads of hormones produced by the human body. When you get out of the way, the body ups its game and produces more. Now, you could argue, and I'm open-minded, fasting is considered a stressor to the body, hormesis, and it's not natural. Now, you could argue that, you know, I'm still learning, I'm still open-minded, but even if you do argue that fasting is a stressor to the body, that's the reason why you're producing more, because every single form of hormesis and stress, which if you consider fasting one, there's also exercise, by the way, is a form of stress. Too much heat is a form of stress. The cold is a form of stress. The sunlight is a form of stress. Did you know that? Yep, sunlight is a form of stress. All stresses, what they do is they are healthy stresses. So don't get too stupid and do too much exercise and fast for a year on with no food or water. If you don't go too stupid with these stresses, what happens is the body can adapt. If you believe this theory, the body can adapt and it switches on the mechanisms for your body to become more powerful. For example, when you do cold therapy and either go in the sea cold or you just take off when it's cold outside, you're increasing your mitochondrial function, and the mitochondria improve efficiency, and also they create new mitochondria. That's because you're putting a little stress on your body with the cold. Same with the sunlight. Sunlight also creates new mitochondria, lights them up and creates mitochondrial biogenesis. So these are innovations. Well, if you go with the theory that fasting is a stressor, well, that explains why the mitochondria, oh my god, I haven't talked about that yet with the fasting, but the vitamins, the minerals, definitely go up in the first few days of fasting. Now, I know I'm talking long, but this is good information. This is condensed fucking wisdom for you, everything I'm learning. They have done experiments on people that have done fasting for a long period of time with either juices, or not dry fasting, because you can't do dry fasting. I don't know, anyone's done 3 weeks, maybe I'm wrong, but the other ones, juice and water fasting. What happens is, it's provable that it goes up a little bit in the first couple of days, your vitamins, hormones and minerals, and then they say, I'll go with science, that the vitamin and minerals don't go down, they stay the same. So that busts the myth, in my mind, that you are depleting your nutrients and minerals when you fast for a long time. No. The body's smart, it adapts, and you get powerful and feel good, and it just kind of stays the same level. I actually don't believe the hormones go down at all. I think, personal theory, the hormones go up for the long duration. The melatonin is not going to go down 20 days into a fast. It's going to keep going to ridiculous levels. I also believe the human growth hormone does not go down a long time into a fast. The hormones don't. Vitamins and minerals, I might be proved wrong. So, yeah. Cookies, Sam. Yeah. But you'll learn. Diet is important, but there is way more important things in health than diet. It's a good focus. I like people, but we have to expand beyond diet, you know, because there's a lot there. For example, light. I'm coming to light in a big way, and it's not an accident. I'm writing a book on sunlight. Let me tell you, Jack Kruse, if you don't know Jack Kruse's work, you should look into Jack Kruse. And there's only 2 or 3 people in the world, Jack Kruse is one of them, that are talking like ridiculous amount of information on how powerful light is. We think we know light. We don't. We don't know light at all. There's about 100, more than 100 amazing benefits of sunlight. And us, we barely have scratched the surface. People like Jack Kruse have got so many crazy ideas. If you read his blog, and he's got a famous saying, light is more important than diet. Yes, I believe it is. Light is more important. Not just a little bit, I think like times 100. Times 100. Coming to and light. And so I know for a fact that, in my own personal opinion, that light is super important. Diet is a good focus, don't get me wrong. We also proved, like earlier said, that there is a lot of nutrition in the urine, which makes it the ultimate supplement, and it's impossible to get that from your diet, which implies that somehow your body is making vitamins and minerals. Anyone to challenge me on that and explain how your body is making more vitamins and minerals at doses that are impossible to get from diet. Can you please explain that? And having said that, which is true, this is a great reason if you're worried about vitamins and minerals, which I do believe, by the way, are important and healing medicine, because vitamin C, high dose vitamin C does change people's lives. We know this. Minerals and vitamins are important. So, that being said, my opinion, and then usually urine therapy is the ultimate supplement to your diet, and it will cure you from diseases, and it will amplify your vessel if you don't have any diseases, and it's a miracle. You know, I've done some aged urine massaging today after my food, and I feel great, and it's because of the fasting momentum, but it's also because of the aged urine. It's powerful. Such small amounts, but you spend time there. Makes my face young. I use it on my hair, and my body. I put on my chest, and yeah, that's it. It's been a long one, right? Had a lot to say and more, but I don't want to talk too much about everything. Yeah, I think no, the UT vegans are the fucking shit, and UT vegetarians, it does improve the quality of pee, no doubt. I have noticed that those acidy peas you produced when I fasted, that I put in my bottle, oh, they are special. They are. There's two types of pee. There's two types of pee that we make. There's one called improper diet pee, which ages and becomes powerful. And by the way, it's still good to drink, and it still help a lot to heal you and to amplify cooked foods or the wrong diet, which is anything but fruits and vegetables. Any of that stuff, you'll make pee that you can still drink and heal, and ages fine. But that's one type. There's another level to urine therapy, which is when you fast, you produce the acidy peas, and they have what I just said earlier. They have more minerals, more vitamins, and definitely more hormones in them. And then they also age much better, and to drink, they're a different breed. Taste like fucking special, and smell delicious. It's you think urine therapy is a good supplement with your crappy diet, and it is, because it's still got loads of vitamins and minerals. I tell you now that special pee from fasting, never get rid of that. If you're doing a dry fast, conserve it, and you will see it's got, it's the best. I'm going on way too long here. I'm boring myself, by the way. I'm boring myself. God, aged urine is powerful. Yep, definitely. One of the most powerful things in the world. Yep, Sammy, agree with you on that, definitely. Ejaculation, and it's a huge one for guys. You should never, in my opinion, ejaculate every time, because you're wasting your life force that was meant to create a baby. You're just kind of wasting it, and you're going to feel the effects of that. It's going to be huge for your health. Testosterone, to me, if you want to be healthy as a guy, you will never be healthy if you're ejaculating every day, whether to yourself or to a partner. Trust me, you won't be, because testosterone is a success hormone. It's also a health hormone. It's also a happy hormone, and it's one of the most powerful for success, happiness, and health. Rest assured, for all three, happiness, success, and health, which are three important life things we're all in. We're all into health, we're all into happiness, we're all into success. We want to have our own businesses, make money, help people. We want to be healthy. As a guy, you can't be doing that. I'm convinced now. I'm lifelong into attention, and if I do delve into the realms of relationships, yes, I'm going to have to step outside my comfort zone and master not spilling my seed. And as a guy, that is intimidating, because the lower consciousness wants to, just, it's going to make up excuses for you to, like, spill your seed every time you're with somebody. But no, this is not something that is going to shorten your lifespan as a guy. And there's arguments that I believe are true. I'm open-minded to that guys live less than women because we just spill our seed all the time. We masturbate to porn, and that's our life force going down the hill. There's a lot of reasons. Also, another reason people say that women live longer than men. There's a couple. It's the period thing, so they're removing toxins and iron from their blood. That's probably true. Another one that guys might not like is that apparently melatonin, women make more melatonin than men. And again, melatonin is one of the most powerful hormones one of the most powerful hormones. Now I'm starting to think my research, the three most powerful hormones, for guys, I guess, testosterone not so much, but the testosterone, your growth hormone, huge, and melatonin. Those are three are massive. Although I'm coming away from the idea of judging what's the most important, because everything produced from the body is the most important. And with that being said, without going too long, fasting amplifies, like I said before, all these powerful hormones. We must start getting out of our own way. And we must be proud and not beat ourselves up when we fuck up with diet, when we fuck up with fasting, we fuck up. This is a journey, like I said to my friend Zeki, who I'm with at the moment. We both can relate to each other well. You guys will probably relate to this. It's 2 steps forward and 1 step back. It's very hard. I'm not perfect. Don't think I'm perfect. I don't look at you as perfect. I look at someone, you guys as someone I can learn from. Same as Zeki said. We're all doing this journey, but we're taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And that, in the end, that's like the tortoise. We're playing a slow game, yeah, but we're still improving. Whereas, can that really be said of the people dying of cancer at 40? They're in the hospitals right now that are really ill and sick. No. They're taking 2 steps back, no steps forward. 2 steps back, no steps forward. So this is very sad, and we should be proud. We should not beat ourselves up. You know, another thing I think is that the only reason why we take 2 steps forward and 1 step back, and we fuck up a little bit, is 2-factor, because it's too scary for us to raise our vibration too fast. Me and Zeke have talked about this. I believe this to be true. It's like, you know, when you take psychedelics too much, like hero dose, you're not ready for ego to die. That's an example. But when we go too perfect with our diet, too perfect with our fasting, we raise the avatar too fast. Not only will the body not let you with detox and horrible symptoms, but we're actually scared of going too fast. That's one. Number 2, I think we shoot ourselves in the foot sometimes, and I speak from my own experience as well with me, is because, in my opinion, you don't learn powerful lessons by being perfect from day one, that you understand health. You don't. The way we learn the deep lessons that we need, that help us and that get ingratiated deep into our brain, and so we can help other people. I'm talking about how you become a master at a subject, in my opinion, and to know, have deep knowledge of it, is experience and fucking up, and then getting back on the horse and realizing how powerful it was and taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back. That is how you learn. The only reason why I feel like I have a lot of knowledge right now is because I have not been perfect. I have fucked up with diet, I have fucked up with fasting, I fucked up with lack of sunlight, I have fucked up, and I've learnt in what we call circles. So I knew the power of something, did it for a couple of months, thought about it, and then came back to it, and then I fully ingratiated it in my brain, and maybe I forget about it again, and that's how we learn, in circles. You do not want to be one of these people that gets it. Be wary of the people that have just saying they've been perfect, and now they've, you know, they're fucking hard, you know, they've never done anything wrong, and now they're perfect fruitarian, and they think they're the embodiment of health. I'm very wary of people like this. I'm not even wary. I know that they haven't learned lessons from fucking up, because fucking up is health. Fucking up with your health. Fucking up. How do we get to the position we're in now? Because we fucked up our happiness, or happiness was fucked up by other people and society. That's how we got the information. And by the way, that's how normal people never get healthy and happy, in my opinion, because they've never been to that place of a real dark fuck up. You really do. We are blessed. We really do need the fuck ups to make us, to wake us up. We need that lesson, that fuck up, to really make us see properly. So, yeah, try and somebody. Anyway, appreciate you guys for watching. Flo, Lisa, who else is Jamie? Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you got some value from that, and stay strong. Let's start working on fasting and upping our game. If you've never tried dry fasting, try. When you wake up in the morning, just wait 1 or 2 hours before you break fast with whatever you're eating, juice, drink, fruits, whatever. You know, it's a slow game. It's slow progress. You will see that dry fasting is one of the best. One of the easiest. It doesn't activate your hunger. It's very rewarding. We need to start upping, and yeah. On that note, thanks for watching. I hope you got some value from this, and never give up. This is a game. This is your life. You're going to live for a very long time, probably. Even if you're not, you're going to die happy. Whatever happens, today, tomorrow, we die. Tried our best. We gave it all we did. We can honestly say in our soul that, we tried our best. That's the most important thing. It's not about, I've done 5, 10 days, and I'm suck or I'm amazing. It's just, are you getting better? Are you getting healthier? That's what we should be happy with. Are you learning lessons on health? And are you helping people with the lessons you've learned and supporting each other? So, with that being said, thanks you for sticking with me for this ramble. And peace and happiness and blessings. And I love you all. And yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to carry on talking about everything that I learn. I can't keep my mouth quiet because knowledge which I'm accumulating, and I think we all have different styles, and you know, our styles are necessary. I break it down in my mind in a simple way. I'm not going to confuse you because I'm a simple person. So I will continue to break down in the simplistic fashion I can my mindset, beliefs, and science information I've got, and so I look forward to it. And on another note, next month I hope to release the Sunlight book, Sunlight, Sun Gazing, Grounding, and Melatonin. I hope to next month. However, I'm learning too much from Jack Kruse about light that I'm trying to simulate into my brain, and I want to make this the best book on sunlight that anyone has ever written, because Jack Kruse has got the information on sunlight and a few others, but it's in blog format. I want to make this sunlight. My ego's like, I want to make this sunlight book. Sun gazing, yeah, but it's going to be primarily sunlight and nudism because they're the same thing to me. To the eyes, it's going to be information on the eyes, but mainly nudism because I'm going to blast that book with information on sunlight and do the experiments, which I'm doing now, and very powerful and changing my state. So I might delay it, but I'm going to write a fucking epic book on sunlight for me too, so that I can encourage myself. And it's just, there's no books that I've put it all together. Plus you have to remember, with science, there's new studies that are coming out last year, 2014, with, you know, new things we're discovering about the power of these light frequencies. So they won't be in the books that were written of old that aren't up to date. So I'm going to keep the book up to date, and I am excited about the other topics, melatonin and grounding. But I already know that knowledge. There's not too much to research more on that. The information has come by science, but there is a lot more science out there on sunlight, which I need to figure out how to express it in the book in a way that resonates with me. That is true. And, yeah, stay tuned for that, because it's going to be fucking epic by the time on that book. It will be. That's going to be my legacy. I can die after that day and be happy. So, sunbeds? Don't know. Haven't researched them. I've heard good stories. When people say that to me, I'm normally, in the health community, I normally go with the good stories. I don't know. I'm not sure. I do know that red light therapy is very good, and it's great to have. It costs a lot of money, but I think they're a worthwhile investment. But the sunlight does red light therapy and UVA and UVB and visible light on top of infrared. So I will put infrared lights in the book for people to buy, and I'm not saying don't buy them. I will, you know, they are good, but my bias for the book will be get outside in the sun, even in cloud cover, let those lights penetrate deep into your brain. It's really important. And the brain deep into your body, because that's really all the lights are doing. They are penetrating into every cell and fibre of your body and giving you nutrition, literal food for your mitochondria, which is the most important piece of your body, in my opinion, because they power the energy, and there's so many of them for a reason. They're the most important, and your sunlight just lights it up like nothing else. Your nutrition, you're receiving energy from sunlight. So, okay, that being said, alright, thanks for watching, sticking with me, and that was good. I appreciate you guys, and thank you very much, and let's grow, learn, and peace.